funny
sure.
little what was it? It was like a rendering tool named Babel, and Neil didn't know.
Babylon is what
Yeah,
it's called. It's a graphics engine, a JavaScript graphics
but
engine.
wasn't it Babel
Hmm.
for short? Or
No, right. So
yeah,
Babel is different. Babel is
The
a
Tower of Babel.
yeah. I told him that.
right. So I didn't know about this history
Explain
of
what it
Babel,
is.
but
Yeah,
so
Yes.
Babel is a
yeah.
you would call it a transpiler or transcoder. Basically, um, it converts the newest form of a programming language into the oldest form, so that older browsers can run the code. So a programming language, as it grows, it'll change, and sort of the syntax can change here and there. Um, the problem is if somebody's using an old browser and you have you're writing in the newest form of the language, the older browsers might not be able to,
Understand.
understand it. So these things have become kind of an easy way to you transpile your code into the oldest version of the language, and then the newest browsers can run that, and then the older browsers can also run that. So this one is called Babel,
Mm.
and I was explaining to Daniel what it was, and then Daniel told me the history
The
behind
tower.
the
Yeah, it's funny as you were talking about it. Okay, Nabila and Daniel are the newer browsers, and here am I, the older browser, who's catching up.
yes, but he told me it was about languages, and go ahead, explain it, because I don't remember
Mhm.
what it was.
Well, the basic understanding I have of it, I mean, Mom can correct me, is that
No,
there
no,
was
why
a.
would I correct you?
You wouldn't do
Let me
anything
the
like
Babel.
that to insult me. So um, basically, it was the world before, or I mean, I guess everyone had the same language, so everyone was trying to build a tower to God. And as they were building the tower to God, God realized that, and He didn't want that. So to prevent it from happening, He made everyone or made different people speak different languages. That way, they wouldn't be able to communicate to create the tower. And that's
That's an
kind of like the
interesting
origin.
metaphor, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was interesting in relationship to the piece of
Coding.
software we were using.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Tell me, what are your what's coming to your mind about it? Because
Well, just like
I was thinking on politically, I
it's
was
very
thinking
aligned
on,
with the function of the software we're using, where I mean, kind of, it has to do with language, but it has to do with taking the newest version of this language and um, making it the older version of the language. So it's not exactly what the story's about, but it's about languages and changing languages. So that's why I thought.
Mhm.
I guess they're not the first
and
ones to do
and
it. Like
go ahead, Daniel.
there was a software maker called Nero, and
Oh yeah,
was
I
it
remember that.
Nero? He's the one who burnt down his own city, or is that what it is, Mom? Or
Yes,
And
yeah,
yes, yes,
the
yes.
software was a CD burning software. You could, burn
burn
stuff
CDs.
onto a CD.
Yes.
um,
Okay. Yes.
yeah,
So it's like the Game of Thrones concepts as well as the biblical concepts coming to technology, because that is also, isn't that similar? Because I haven't seen it. I'll probably be one of the very few who have not seen all of Game of Thrones or even know all the details about it. That's also older metaphors as well, which have become a newer fascination.
yeah, that's true. They have like a lot of historical things related to the UK. I think like early on,
Hmm.
like they have the wildlings, which are supposed to be Irish or Scottish. I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, the
Um,
whole of Game of Thrones is like
is based on a
roughly
real.
based on just the United Kingdom's area, the island, and um,
Hmm.
yeah, it's been a while since I saw Game of Thrones, so I don't remember all the
We need to
references.
rewatch it.
Uh,
The
yeah.
new season is coming out this summer, so